music. Have them watch.
Ooh, look how nice that looks, bro.
Oh,
Push the thing.
I'm going to.
Do the thing. Oh, yeah.
It'll be on the video. Oh, it might be.
What? Backwards?
Yeah.
No? We're like, go this way. Play it. Play video.
I can't. Hold on. It's turning on, but I will.
Okay, we'll play a video.
Okay, I'm gonna block this for a second, guys. We're not technically live yet. We are kind of still waiting on someone to show up. Where's Jodine?
She went to. Oh, she's grabbing some water and soda.
I thought you were still in the vehicle, and I was like, "Where are you going?" Yeah, Stephanie. I'm gonna play a little bit of copyright-free music so you guys can watch on YouTube. That way,
this doesn't look bad.
There's music in the background playing, so that way you guys don't have to.
This doesn't look bad.
Actually, that looks pretty good. That looks professional.
Does it look good?
Yeah. I'm gonna play something.
It's a little slow from up there to here.
Well, there's a little delay on YouTube.
Yeah.
The only reason why there's a delay is because of the JFK, not the JFK. There was Oswald. That's why there's a delay on live television now. Because Oswald got assassinated on live television, and they couldn't blur it out or anything. I got some crazy facts about crazy origin that we learned. Okay, I'm gonna play a little bit of copyright-free music. I have an ad blocker, so we'll play some music for a little bit. Yeah, see, it's backwards.
It doesn't look bad though.
No, it doesn't. I mean, you guys can kind of tell what it is.
We're going to be going live at 6 o'clock. We're sitting here. We're just setting up this podcast. Guys, we've got to get one. It is about a lot of stuff.
I'm going to save this video.
Turn it in. So, we appreciate anybody that's tuning in to this session right now. What is that?
It's the echo zone because you're playing it really close to it.
Dang. That does not sound good.
I'm going to save this video of this background noise. That way we have it later.
No, listen. Still doing it.
It's not in here.
No.
Imagine it's a spirit.
If you guys hear some screeching or anything, I apologize.
There you go. I saved the video. I saved this video.
Man, this needs to be.
So I saved this copyright video, so that way we can, or copyright free music for background, so that way we can play anytime we need it.
Yeah.
So like when we do our intermission, right? We can play this and let them watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sit here and chill because, like I said, we're still waiting on people.
But anyway, like I'm saying, if you guys are just gonna be tuning into this podcast / conversations, basically what this is gonna be about is just we're just hanging out, messing around, and doing some really goofy stuff.
I guess this is basically kind of an intermission. So
Yeah, I am gonna run to do an errand. And we're going to let this play while you guys are hanging out.
now,
Enjoy the music.
I just want to say one thing. I got told on YouTube that this is copyright free music. If it is not, I am sorry.
Yeah, we
They said it was copyright free of just a whole bunch. It's like 11 hours of music. We're not gonna play the whole thing, but I know. the audio or just computer? I like how it's a really relaxing. It's great.
You can't really see it up here.
No, I mean.
It's really bright.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know how to actually run this.
We pulled up
Oh, Daddy. This is too tall.
yeah.
You're in the front.
I know, but I don't want to.
Well, okay, here's the problem. We were gonna use that.
Two people are watching.
It's not. Unless it's my phone stuff.
Welcome. We're going live in 6 o'clock. We're just sitting here just messing around. You guys you're more than welcome to stay and hang out with us. We're just getting everything ready for this live podcast. It's gonna be awesome. So we're definitely gonna be doing some stuff.
Can you talk in the back?
You can give it one of those.
You want it? You know what I'm saying? You're talking?
They're like, fuck this. I'm like, I think it's hot. I think it's blowing some warm air.
Oh, yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm gonna borrow your computer too. I can't look up anymore.
This is our guest chair.
That's.
Do you want me to read the chair?
Huh?
Carry?
Yeah. That is our autistic friend. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna. Okay, hold on. While she's young. Okay, so I offered for her to take my truck and go get her phone, and she was like, "Are you even gonna let me drive your truck?" I offered you my truck. Alright. Sorry, I just said it.
Marriage advice. Hi.
Oh,
We're live, but we're not
Yeah.
acting until 6 o'clock. So.
there's music. Oh shit. Sorry, my bad. I didn't hit play.
They may not be able to even hear the music.
Oh no, you'd have to check on the phone.
You can walk in front of it. It's live, so. That is our producer. She's actually bringing me something to drink. She's a very nice lady. Did you get some water? Oh, smart water. So that way I'm smart during this podcast.
I don't know about that one.
Welcome to the Channel 5 News. On today's thing,
You guys are gonna see something? Just relax. Somebody else here. Oh. You can cuss, Joe.
yeah, this is not made for kids, so if you're watching this, you need adult supervision. And I should have said this in the beginning, but skip ahead because this is we've got 9 minutes till we're going live.
I'm trying to make a doll so that they can see it.
We can exit out of this
You have your
line.
phone on?
Yeah.
Does it look good?
It looks bright from this film.
I'm trying to make it so they can kind of see what we're doing.
Yeah, it looks about the same.
Hold on.
A little bit more.
That's all it goes.
All right. That's a lot better.
It's -20.
It's a lot better. Look.
Yeah. I'll just leave it right there for now. If we have to. If we have to, we can always do this at certain points of the video. Because you can see it pretty well.
Ooh, no, you can't.
I would have to turn the brightness up again. And I'm not going to do that. So this is what you guys have to do.
Yeah, actually, it looks way better.
It does look great, but you can actually see the thing in the middle that says relax.
Yeah. Look. Really bright.
It will, because
Oh,
the computer's trying to focus.
Looks like I touched me in my background.
What do you guys have to drink?
I got it.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Nothing. I finished my coffee.
Oh, that's because you freaking cut it all. You don't save it.
I didn't need it.
And it's not coffee. You can't even call it coffee. It wasn't coffee.
Oh, I forgot that extra card.
So aggressive.
Dude,
Listen
Oh,
to
really?
it.
she takes the drinks of mine, and she's like, I don't like coffee. But then the pumpkin spice thing that I get, it has no coffee in it. She's like, I hate coffee. It has no coffee in it. You can't call it coffee. That's sugar. Just a buttload of sugar. That's all it is.
I get the same thing you did.
I know you do.
And she goes,
So does Grandma.
she's like, I like those.
You like my pumpkin spice harvest moon 7-inch pops of white chocolate?
I like it because it's like sweet.
Dude, even if I sit up like tall, it's still see me. If I sit on foot. We have about 7 minutes. I was counting.
We have 7 minutes.
7 minutes. I was gonna do a timer, but if you guys don't know what he's doing with his phone, he's looking at the comments and the overview of the live currently. Because we can't read the computer from all the way back here. It's
I got a squeaky chair.
well, that sucks. Oh, you stole one of the I didn't know what you
Oh yeah, you got she's trying to be like us.
She went over there and got one of those and not what I thought she got.
What did you think I was gonna get?
Click on the back room.
All right. Well, we got about 6 more minutes. You need to step outside, have a conversation. You look all fired up over there about something.
We'll take an intermission about 30 minutes in or so. If we do
Somebody
an
getting
hour.
fired? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you wish.
I hope that you guys can hear everything okay. We've set up everything, so it is.
When we actually watch videos, we're turning up the volume louder so you guys can hear.
Yeah, and then we don't have the links or anything because this is all live. So whatever happens can happen. So if they get into a fight,
I would save
It's
that
content.
video.
it's content.
I would save that video.
I guess we could always copy the link and post it in the comments if we really wanted to.
We could.
But I'm not doing that. This is copyright free music, so bye.
And every video that we pull up, it may be off of another channel, but I mean,
It'll show, like, it'll be like this. So you guys can see, you guys have the channel. Oh, I guess not. It's a little blurry, man. There. Maybe a little bit. But you guys have the channel and the title, so you guys can look at that and everything.
you gotta turn your laptop a little
I
bit
know,
so we
a
can
little bit.
both watch. So we're gonna have this up so you guys can watch it, and then we're gonna be
You
watching.
are gonna go like this.
Well, no, we'll just watch it off of here,
But
so that way it's different.
we'll have that. I'm gonna turn the brightness a little bit more, actually. That's probably why they can't. That's probably why it's so blurry, dude. I'll turn it up a little bit. We'll see what that looks like.
I can flip this sideways.
See if that works any better or not for you guys. If not, we can always read you guys.
Would you mind looking? How does that look up there for you?
That's good.
All right. Only one person watching, that'd be me. But we're getting the views, you know what I'm saying?
This is nice music. I might use
This
this
is
music
nice.
for my YouTube. This is beautiful music. Whoever made this, thank you, honestly. I guess I really don't have to say that because it's right there in the middle of the video of who made it.
Tightening all my stuff up, making this so that way my mic doesn't.
Mine's
move.
coming Tuesday. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's the mic you guys are using.
Mine's coming Tuesday for that one of those.
Yeah, and you're just gonna let her use that one.
Or our guest or whoever we have on.
Yeah, it'd be more of our guest. They'd need a microphone more than you were.
I tried to get Kim on, dude.
Who?
The deputy chief.
What'd he say?
He hasn't texted me back. I said, hey, brother, I was just wondering if you wanted to do an interview. Because we called each other brothers and I worked with them. They wondered if you wanted to do like a sit down with us on a podcast and whatever. We can try, ask questions, talk, have fun, whatever. He hasn't texted back, but he can be busy on vacation or something.
What about the 911 operator?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's got some stories about some phone calls.
Oh, probably.
Probably
Maybe you can tell.
some goofy ones, you know what I mean? This is Might Be Offended. You want to make a bet?
No, not anymore.
Then Jill walks out.
Joe?
Joe.
Ouch. Oh, no.
Just, she gets mad.
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
Not fucking size.
Do you think she will?
She might. I might just agitate her now. Where'd she go
I
anyway?
don't know. Ready to have a smoke, you know? Well, dang.
Oh, you twisted it off.
Well, dang.
I mean,
Technical difficulties.
yeah, that's funny.
Well, dang, I'm not done playing my mic.
All right, give us 1 second, guys.
Here you go.
2 minutes. Every time I get up, I'm gonna be in there. What are you doing?
That's big.
No one here. Relax. You coming? Okay, whatever.
What's going on? Are you freaking out?
No one else is here.
Okay.
There was someone here earlier, but they left. There's a brown pickup. They left. There's a truck's not in.
Are you worried that somebody's sitting here in the building?
Just
Come
us
in.
and the ghosts.
Come in and shut the door.
Yeah,
Shut that door.
We shut all the doors. So.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't noticed, we did switch sides. So one of the plants on his side. We want one over here, kind of.
We haven't posted anything. This is our first one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Anyways, we were on that wall. Now we're on this wall, so that way you guys can see this.
And I'm the cool one and I get the plant because somebody else didn't want to.
I wanted the American flag, but it does not stand up in this room.
No.
We tried,
We did.
and it would not stand up.
You know why? Because America is
Here.
too free to be stood up in the room. Oh, hold on, I got it.
You might move the projector.
Who cares about
I do. It's a good touch. It's a nice touch. I'm glad I found the projector. Okay, he found it, but it was my idea to get it. Yeah, you can look at me like that, bitch. I said that. I said we should use the projector.
After
Airplay.
I said it, I was like, no, never mind. And then you're like, no, that's a good idea. What time is it? All right, 3, 2, 1. We are live. Welcome to Might Be Offended, the only podcast on YouTube where you get to listen to 2 dipshits mutter and talk. 3 dipshits. I forgot we added a dipshit. About random ass stuff that you may or may not find enjoyable. So, welcome to the show. We are officially live. It is 6 o'clock on November 18th is when we are filming this podcast. And in it. Hey, you're interrupting the thing here.
Sorry, she says she saw someone standing on the stairs.
Saying what stairs?
I don't know. She was sitting on the couch and she saw someone standing on the stairs looking at her. And then at them, and then they went back upstairs.
Up here?
She's sitting on the couch.
So that's Jimmy. He's
this is Jill, y'all.
So that's the spirit that lives here. And it's the same one that we witnessed the other night who likes to open and shut the little crawl space door. It's a whole thing. So you bet. You want to ghost hunt with us and you see somebody standing on the stairs like a silhouette
And,
of thing. And you're like sitting in here going, well, you know we're going to go hunt somewhere that has demonic
I was
entities, right?
freaking out. I was just like really confused because there was more than one person standing there.
That's not what that says.
Well, yeah, because I didn't want to put the whole thing in me. Because it's too much to type and I already can't spell.
Too much to type.
I know.
Sounds like you're just lazy.
Suck at spelling, so.
I know. Trust me. Oh,
All right, this is a great start. To this
okay.
podcast. So anyway,
topic.
we're gonna be discussing today. We're gonna be talking about a lot of supernatural-ish things and a lot of bullshit. But the first thing that I want to get across right now, okay? So somebody had a special appointment today, and ended up like, how would you explain? I don't want to say fail because it really wasn't a fail. They kind of set you up for failure. That's the problem.
Yeah, they did.
He was too like overexcited and was like, "Oh,
No, you don't.
I'm gonna get this."
You don't understand.
You were really nervous.
You don't understand.
You were way
They
too
set me
nervous.
up for failure, but I'm not gonna call them out like that because I love them still, even though, because they warned me about kind of what it was.
They said it was a general knowledge test.
Yeah, that was
And you
general
failed it.
fucking knowledge. General knowledge.
I feel
my
like he
ass,
just
dude.
said that because he didn't want you
He
to.
knew I was freaking out already about the test because he heard my voice on the phone call.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so how did it go?
I failed, dude.
What made you fail? What was it exactly? What was it like? Was it a lot harder than you expected?
So,
it to be,
if
or
you
was
guys
it-
don't know what we're talking about, let me look this up. I'll pull this up.
we don't know what you're talking about because we haven't said he was going to become a volunteer firefighter, and so basically he had to take a test, and they told him that it was general knowledge, and then some of the questions on there wasn't general knowledge per se, right?
Yeah,
Kind of in that ballpark.
So if you guys don't know what we're talking about, I'm gonna show you a truck. That way you don't know kind of, I guess it has a thing on it. So I went to take a test. Now, I didn't see that truck though. I saw everybody else's truck in the shop. It was great. So I got there, sat in the parking lot for a little bit. I was kind of hesitant to go in because I didn't know if they were there. And when I got there, I parked in the parking lot that they had. And our freaking parking lot's like this big. It's so tiny for my pickup. But luckily at 7 o'clock in the morning, there is no one there besides 3 vehicles. So I backed up into a spot and I was sitting there in the parking lot and I was like, it was like 7:30 and the test was at 8. So I got there and I was like, I'll just sit in my truck for a little bit and relax. You know, before I go in and take all this test. Well, then I sat there and I was like, I'll go in at 7:50. Well, then these 2 trucks pulled up out of nowhere, and I was like, and the dude got out, and I was like, he's about my height, so I was like, oh, I wonder if that's the other person that did the applicant. It was not. It was a dude that was texting me, telling me to take the test. So, and I didn't know that, and then it became 7:50, and I was like, well, I better head in. I guess they're probably here. The other dude that parked all the way down in this parking lot. Should have looked at his plate because it literally said volunteer fire department on it. And if I would have known that, I would have got out and went over to talk to him, but I wasn't paying attention. So he started walking to the other dude, and I was like, I'm just going to head. Well, then I started walking to the door, and they were like, hey, are you Jaron? And I go, yeah. Like, I didn't know who they were. Some random 2 dudes go, hey, are you Jaron? I'm going to be like, who's asking, you know? Like, I was like,
You think it's like the fucking mob? You're at the fire department. And you're like, you Jaron? No, I'm here to take a test, but that's not my name.
but I was like, yeah, and they were like, all right, come with us because it'll take a little bit to get to the main door from us. So they unlock their secret entrance that they have into their bunkhouse.
Oh yeah, so you go in and then you go upstairs. Yeah, up the back, and there's like
It
your.
was
like,
really dope because
Mhm.
I didn't know where it led. And they were like, yeah, you can go ahead. And they opened the door, and one of them walked in, and then I walked in. Well, as soon did I know, I was behind all the fire vehicles and the ambulances.
Yep.
And I was like, well, that's dope. I get to see all this, you know, even though then I'm going to pass and see you later. Whatever. Well, then I went upstairs.
the cockiness right there said a lot. I'm gonna pass this test and I'll see this stuff later. Just keep moving.
Well, I think
Just
the
keep moving, guys.
the reason why I failed is because I was telling my brain that even if I passed, I was going to come home, tell all of you guys that I failed, and then be like, also at lunch or like dinner, it's going to be like, by the way, I passed. But
So we're trying to pull a fast one.
yeah,
That bitch in the ass.
yeah, I did. Karma's
So wait a minute. So did you actually fail or did you pass?
I actually did fail.
Okay. Well,
So
you know, I just have to double check that you said that.
we get upstairs, and as I'm walking through this building, I used to intern for the half of the department. Well, as I was walking through the building, I wasn't saying this out loud to him or anything, but I was like, every door I looked at, I was like, I've been to that door, the key card, been to that door. Been in the criminal division. That's a good department.
Criminal.
Not when you're a criminal.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah. Do you know?
I've
Do
seen
you know
it.
from experience?
Yeah.
So anyways, they take me upstairs into this building that they have, or in this little office conference room that they do with all the volunteers. And I'm sitting there, and Scott is his name. I'm not going to say his last name. Good luck finding it. Because I can't even say his last name. He told me how to say it. I don't know how to say it. But he was like, I think we're going to go ahead and get started because I don't think the other person's going to show up because they're at work and they're supposed to call me when they get off. And there was another dude that did an application, but he was still filling out the application. Which for sure he was still filling out the application, so he didn't come either. So it was just me in this one room that had, I'm going to say about these sides of the desk as we're sitting here looking at these desks. About 6 of these in this room with uncomfy chairs. They're not comfy at all.
Sounds like prison.
And I figured we were
Do you
going to
know?
go.
You know?
Yeah, do you know?
You know from experience over there?
Oh, yeah, she's been there.
Because I'm pretty sure like they have like
I've
little.
been in Boys Town.
I'm pretty sure they have like little octagon with little metal seats.
Yeah, I've been in Boys Town before.
Boys Town.
Yeah.
But you're not.
Busted. Ooh.
Girls can go.
Yeah.
there.
Anyways.
Wait a minute. Time out. How do you know? She's been in Boys Town. It could be a boy.
She could be now.
Dude, it's what is it? It's a post-op. What are they? Glamour coochies?
I don't know, maybe.
Isn't that what they're called? They're called glamour coochies. Isn't that what we were watching? We're watching this thing. Never mind. It was a Facebook video about some girl was explaining like that her coochie being from a penis to a vagina. She has better vagina than all girls.
She got to pick out all the details.
Yeah, because she's like all like the lips and everything. And she's like, it's a glamour coochie. It's a Prada pussy.
That's...
Anyway, go back to your story. Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna go from that to this. All right. So I figured we were gonna go over a couple things, but instead he just walks over and goes, "Here's a test. Have fun. Have at it. You got any questions? Ask." I was like, "Okay, whatever. That's cool. Just throwing me under the bus here." So I'm sitting there, and the very first question is, "Read this paragraph and blah 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 and whatever."
All right, let's jump to the failing parts here.
No, this is part of the failing part. So I took the whole test. He said it was 25 questions. You had to get above 70%. I missed 7, possibly -2 due to the fact that when we were going over it, he was like, I don't agree with this one. And then some of the questions you read, and I'm going to quote his words here. Some of the questions that he read, he literally was like, this is fucking confusing. And I was like, okay. And then another question he read, he was like, well, this doesn't make any fucking sense. And it was math. And I was like, okay, because you do the math and it comes out to like 7 point something or whatever. And he's like, but the answer was 12 because he had the answer sheet. And he's like, you're sitting there reading it. He's like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. How does that equal that? And they even gave you the formula and it was 7, but I got it right because he fixed it. He was like, I don't agree with this, so I'm going to double check this, but I'm pretty sure you got it right. So there's that. And then they were like, well, we'll call you on the next test.
So how many did you actually get wrong? How many tests? How many questions were there in general?
20.
20. You got 7? Yeah, that's like 1, 2 over.
Yeah.
Did you get only those 5 to be 7?
That's like 1 or 2 on
4.
test.
You want to know what the physical was?
4, right? What?
So
Did
he
you
told
have
me,
to do the physical or anything?
nope.
So you have to pass the
You
one.
have, yeah,
you
you
lose.
have, he grades the paper test right there after you're done.
But you have to do so paper test. If you complete the physical,
And then you have to, so that's funny. So he told me that you have to run. Technically, you don't have to run. He gives you options of what you want to do. So with the physical, I figured out what the physical is. It is not what the dude told me of climbing a 150-foot ladder doing a whole bunch of stuff.
that's Sutherland's.
Yeah, that's Sutherland's. This is
Which
this
is stupid.
place.
They don't have a 150-foot building there.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the fire ladder of the truck.
I know, but they don't have anything that's that high. So would you ever have to really do that high?
Well, they get paged out with us, with our fire department,
Yeah, for grass fires.
and everything else, and our ambulances.
Like,
Yeah, dispatch was.
Okay, but you name one house here
No,
that they get
Hotels?
dispatched to. There's no hotels there.
here.
Yeah, but Sutherland's not going to drive all the way up here to fight a fire. That's in a hotel, and we got 2 buildings that 2 fire departments.
They get paid with us.
Really?
With our fire department, yep, anywhere.
Hmm.
We need them.
Then why do you have to be in Sutherland to be a part of the volunteer if you're going to be? I mean, that doesn't make any sense then. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
But so the physical, you do push-ups, you do sit-ups,
Mhm.
you do a hose drag. Then you have to pick up a whole bunch of weights and carry them, and then
Because it simulates like a body,
yeah,
basically.
and then you
like,
have
movement.
to do more push-ups, climb a ladder, and then you're done with that part. Well, then you do like basically another physical. I would say it's another physical. He said that you can do 1.5 miles
Dang.
under 13 minutes.
Yeah, because you can do a mile and 7.
Yeah,
So 13
or,
minutes. That's pretty good because generally a mile is what, like 9.
Yeah, or you can do 3 miles in 37 minutes, or you can do some swimming, or you can do this aerodynamic bike or some shit like that. I have no idea what that was. Like, I know what the bike was, but I didn't know like what the passing thing was on it.
So you have to do
Didn't go in
swimming.
depth.
I'm drowned. I will drown.
Yeah, I
Before
was
I
like,
learned.
I'm not drowning. I'm like, I'm not swimming, dude. I was wearing pants because he literally just said, yeah, test is this day, blah blah blah. Don't bring anything. So I wore
You
pants.
should probably wear like sweatpants or shorts or something. You mean like some running shoes or whatever.
Well, I don't know if I had to put all the gear on either.
Well, you just slip that stuff right on because it
Yeah,
goes right
no,
over it
but-
anyway.
No, but
And if you don't have pants on, you have shorts on. It's gonna be a lot
I
lighter.
was gonna put shorts underneath my pants so that way when I do the run, I
There you
can
go.
just strip my vehicle real quick.
I would have. It
Yeah.
would have been a lot lighter if you didn't
Yeah,
wear shorts
yeah.
to be able to throw that stuff on and go. It would be a lot lighter than
And it
wearing
is
your
not.
heavy jeans and stuff.
I asked him kind of what the questions was. He said general knowledge. That is not general knowledge whatsoever. You would not know some of the stuff on that test unless if you actually saw the test physically.
Why do you look so grumpy?
And she's like staring at me.
I'm intently listening.
I had a poofy lip and everything. It was like,
But like, it's not general knowledge.
no.
Maybe if you were like, I don't know, like
Yeah.
smarter.
Ooh.
Bet you wanna die?
Shots
Why
fired.
is she so grumpy?
Dude, this is live, so anything you do on here
Bitch,
can't be
you wanna
helped. Can't be able to get
We can go out there and you can talk to your little ghost friend on the stairs.
All right.
Go ahead.
Rather talk to him right now.
Ooh, shots are fired.
She's never been on the podcast again, so y'all better say goodbye in the comments.
Yeah, fired.
But so yeah,
We get a new host or a new guest.
maybe.
So anyway,
we
so
might hold on. I'm gonna announce this, but I don't know for
well,
sure.
don't announce it. We don't know.
Well, I'm gonna announce it just in case.
Don't announce it.
Well, I already know he's gonna do it
Why?
because I know him and he knows
Well,
what.
don't announce it till we know.
Well, we do know. He's gonna do it. I know.
Do you?
I do know him.
Have you asked him?
I
Has he
did.
said yes?
He might. I know.
Okay, well, don't announce it till you know. 'Cause then
But
nobody's
we
gonna
will
know.
have a very special guest from the department that I just went to. I can't wait to have him on. I think it'll
If
be
he
great.
does it.
No, he'll do it. I know him. He knows my mom. He'll do it. He'll do it for sure.
So anyway, we had a thing that we were talking about, and then it got corrupted, so we couldn't post it. So let's bring this conversation to a different shift. Oh, hashtag goodbye Jill.
That's what I put in the comments.
Comment down below. Hashtag goodbye Jill. Anyway,
That'll be the thing for the day.
yeah. What was it last time? I can't remember. It was something good.
Is that really gonna be the title? It's actually about a girl.
No, it has a title. This may not end well.
Yeah.
And you kind of kicked that off, so it was a perfect title, and it was just a guess. So, yeah, hashtag by Jill. Anyway, I'm just kidding. So let's change this to a different direction here. We were talking about ghost adventures, and since somebody here apparently saw her best friend on the stairs,
Love him. I see him every time I'm here on Sunday.
do you?
Yes.
What's his name?
I don't know.
It's
What's
Jimmy.
Tom?
We just
Well-
had this conversation.
I guess, yeah, Jimmy would, but he don't look like a Jimmy.
Is it like a Fred?
Definitely not.
A Bill?
Maybe like a Tom.
A Tom?
Yeah.
He looks like a Tom.
Yeah.
Tom's a fucking douche. So
Opens his door right now. Just drags you out.
Go ahead, do it.
some conjuring
Someone love this.
exorcist type shit. Joe's over here fucking.
Starts floating.
So we were talking like last time. We're talking about. So let's do it. Let's do it because Joe's here. She wants to become a paranormal investigator with us. So let me do it this way. So ghost adventures, yay or nay? Do you believe in ghost adventures? Do you think what they do is real?
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Think
A
some
lot
are.
of them like to like act out and they have like someone behind the camera and you can obviously tell. but a lot of them are
Well,
real.
they're all behind the camera in the whole show.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
Besides,
but-
like when Zach's like being brave and taking the shirt off, which is pretty sexy. I dig him. I'm just saying.
Well,
He wears too much makeup.
there's
He
some
wears a lot of makeup.
that have like a lot of like camera crew and like, oh yeah, we only have like
Oh,
He doesn't have camera crew.
we
come
only
on.
have like
Besides, yeah, we have a camera crew.
yeah. But
Our producer right here,
That's off camera.
that's off camera, literally records pretty much the whole night. for
I
us.
know, but like most of the stuff that you see like anywhere, they say they only have like one person. But yeah, it's usually more than that.
I feel like we're getting called out right now, but it's like
Just us.
it's just us three. Well,
yeah,
you
it's just
now.
you and three.
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah, maybe
Maybe.
me.
Well, so you like Ghost Adventures in? So do you believe? I guess my question is more like
No,
Do
you
I
might be a
believe?
special guest.
are they 100% truthful? Are they kind of truthful? Like what would you rate them from a scale of 1 to 10? What would you rate Ghost Adventures at?
Probably about like a 9.5.
You think they're 9.5% real?
What?
Yeah, because most of them aren't. Like most of the ones that you see are not real.
That made as much sense as his test.
Okay, so like
No, hold on. We're not talking about like all the Ghost Hunting channels. We're talking
Just
like
that show.
just Ghost Adventures.
probably a 10
Like-
then. Yeah.
Do you believe they're
You
100%
are
legit?
bullshitting your head off right now, girl.
Have you even watched an episode of Ghost Adventures?
You all love me.
Yeah.
So we
Okay,
can't say anything
so-
we say.
So why would you be like, I haven't seen them?
Yeah.
Why,
don't you
why
tell
you
us?
ain't got to lie to kick it? If you haven't seen, let's pull up a scene on YouTube. Pull up just a scene of Ghost Adventures, and we're gonna play it right here. And put it in scary moments.
Scary moment.
Yeah, because there's just like some of them are dumb, and you're gonna see some of the stuff. Like what was the one that we were watching? It was like a thing. Can you hit the light? Right, we're gonna turn this light off.
Oh, then you might need it for turn bright.
No, we shouldn't have to.
You should.
No, watch.
Yeah.
Hold
You
on.
have to turn it
Hold
around.
on. This way.
You can't even see it on your phone. Oh yeah, there's one.
Hold on. We're gonna see here. Because there's a
It
delay.
looks great on that, but not on that.
That's also because it's really far away in that
Nope.
brightness.
No.
There it goes.
Yeah, turn it down a little bit.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I know it's dark right now. Are you watching this?
No.
There's two people watching. Me and somebody else apparently. Because I'm
That might be
a
too bright.
Yeah, that's too bright.
Okay.
There's
So we're gonna watch this Ghost Adventures thing right here. All right.
Yeah,
You guys
mine's not
can
up.
see like this is my hand.
Just because
Okay.
they
All right. You ready? Oh, what are you? You're still standing in the camera. There's the delay, so that's what they're.
And now I'm waiting
That
for
sucks.
just to see if it's actually still too bad. I'm trying to fix it so you guys can actually see.
I'm gonna assume that this is probably still too bright.
if you're watching, comment and tell us if it's too bright
Oh,
for
that's
you.
one brighter. Move down. Yeah, maybe down more better.
Or you know what? Hey, can you just grab that and set it down over here?
Oh, there you go. Bring it closer.
There you
That
go,
might be
sir.
why
A
it's not
little
picking it
bit.
up.
Yeah.
So you can see it more.
Classes in sections. In session.
I know. I feel like I'm a teacher now with the projector.
Okay. Yeah, that's way better.
Oh yeah.
All right,
It's just
guys.
not picking it up.
All right,
Move it
scoot,
back.
scoot that back. All right, perfect. Look how nice that is. All right, guys.
Okay. So
All right, push play. Just
this
push
is
play.
hold on. This is Ghost Adventures. For you guys who don't know, it's a scary compilation.
Okay.
Oh, it'll pick up the audio.
Can you get the nose? The nose, please.
What am I hitting? Oh, no.
Okay, so that's Zach. Okay, this is Zach Brannigan. Okay, if you guys don't know this, that's who that is. Baggins? Is it Zach Baggins? Baggins.
This may be
Yeah, 'cause he's bagging all of his buddies. Anyway,
in the world.
you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna find that out.
Okay.
When we get locked down.
All right, can we skip this to some scary scenes here? We're gonna-
Announcements.
All right.
Thank you, Matt. Thanks, buddy. And when you let us out,
They're gonna do a lockdown. Here's the thing, they only like show like one door being locked and not like two. All doors being locked. So they're in like an insane asylum. They can all get like free. They just walk out anytime.
Well, who knows? They could have also locked it off camera. Or locked it when they came in.
Yeah.
Aaron, can you see in front of you? Watch out, watch out.
All right.
Hey, come down here so we can use that light. I don't have my flashlight.
Come on.
So
No.
Copyright, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Right here. This stuff. This stuff is what I'm talking about.
Let's go in here and call that base here. Yeah,
I feel a cold breeze.
look at that
Do you?
down there.
Do you feel a cold breeze?
I do.
You know what I mean?
Those underground vaults. Just go on.
He's not gonna
This is
listen.
the first room
I
here
know.
that we found.
I still feel
Let's
a
call
cold
Alright,
this
skip
the
this.
base.
Skip-
Let's get set up.
Give it to the good parts.
I don't know what the fuck the good parts are there, bud.
Figure it out.
Alright, well, we're down the vaults now.
Why don't you
This is
just
scary
watch
consequence.
Ghost
This is like a whole episode. Just skip it.
No, it's not.
We came in
So
here.
the-
Just like skip it to like kind of in like the middle.
Oh, you just find me video.
Sorry, guys. I know. This is
He's a little complicated.
we
the
lost
fuck up.
our guy.
Imagine if you
Here,
were
we'll
to
look
look
at
at
this.
this wall right
It's
here,
better. It's only 9 minutes long.
cut a hole right here, and then put a piece of plexiglass right here. And if you could see,
Why are you
it,
watching YouTube Shorts?
you would just see screams,
Yeah, you are.
pain,
Okay, this.
crying, and torment. It's just reverberating throughout this whole building.
This is not very scary.
Billy suits up with the XLS camera and heads back inside to try to get
I
visual
want one of
evidence
these
of this
cameras.
male spirit.
I think they're cool, but I hear a lot of bad things about them. You know what I mean?
I'm back. Come on.
Here, right here. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Jack, come here quick. A figure appears to be
Okay.
hiding in the baby
Pause it.
carriage.
Take this
that
back.
jumped
Take this back, please. Take this back. Turn the light on.
I'll get it.
Okay.
Oh, here, I'm just gonna leave that on. That, you know, they might not be able to see it. That way it's up.
We had somebody watching them for a whole while. Unless it was you.
Will it fall out? Or is it good?
I haven't quoted
I
it
just
as
get
common.
something.
Oh my
Sit back down
goodness.
so I can make sure I can see
Well,
you.
we can comment. We can do.
No.
I mean, what kind of side?
Yeah. All right, it's the first one. It's
Yeah,
gotta get known. This will be posted so people can watch it. All right.
If you turn the thing
So, okay.
to the right.
So have you ever seen this show? A little more. That's perfect. Leave her.
Oh, I keep the microphone after I told you you're gonna pick it up.
There you go. Hit share. Okay. Have you ever seen this show before?
Yeah, now that I've seen it.
See,
Okay, I don't remember names, okay?
okay.
I've been having this issue too.
Have you seen
Okay.
it though? That's the question.
Yeah.
That's the most important question here.
Yes,
Have you seen this?
yes.
Okay. So, what do you think?
I feel like it is real. Like 10 if you're rating it.
You think it's real?
Some of it.
I don't know. It's not real.
Yeah.
They fake a lot of it. They fake 99% of it, and,
And then they show you how they fake it.
Yeah.
like their whole thing, like before they're doing the investigation, right? So when they're doing the investigation, they fake. They can show you scenes of like people getting like scratched and stuff, right? And everything. They're doing like the investigations and stuff, and then like
I don't think
they get scratched, and then they end up getting scratched. So like
Well, you can tell like that picture, like that thing. You can tell
That?
it's fake. Because you
that's
could,
a connect.
yeah.
So I think this
You could
this,
literally you can
It's-
easily
okay.
do that on your
this
computer.
Okay.
is real.
This
That's
is
an
hard to
actual
fake. You
thing.
can't fake
You
this.
can't fake
Yeah.
that.
Someone would literally have to be standing there. You can't fake that unless of this. Unless if someone was standing there and this is pre-recorded. But even then, you would still see them standing there.
Yeah, but they could
There's
also
no way to
have
edit
like
that out.
an edit thing where you could connect all the dots together.
That's what the camera does.
Yeah, the
The,
camera literally
the camera
does
does
that.
all
you
of
don't
this.
understand.
Okay, here's the thing. This is accidental.
I think that they pick up things on accident.
Oh yeah, but it's on accident. It's just a TV show, right?
Okay,
They
but
make a
this-
lot of money.
I guess
But
they turn it on
they
later.
they accidentally caught this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
Yeah, and
accidentally
and
catch
like,
the EVP.
You know how like the EVP, like you click the button and turn it on and it automatically goes to level 5?
Yeah.
Well, they turned this camera on earlier, and I don't know what it does when they turn it on. I don't know if something magically pops up when they turn it on like the EVP.
It's a connect.
I know. But I'm saying, you know how you turn on the EVP and it automatically goes
Yeah,
to
yeah,
profile?
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Maybe when they turn it on, it shows the person standing there and then it goes away because it's not. It's just turning on and he's done.
It could be.
But he turned it on way before he even got here.
It's true. It could be. Say like, I don't know. I think it's an accidental catch. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think they didn't.
Tired of that.
I don't think they meant to catch it. Like I think they meant to, but not meant to. Does that make sense?
I don't know.
That's why I think some of the reactions are real, is because they don't mean to.
So, what do you think? Do you want to go stop with us or what?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do it.
Why do you look like you're about to just start crying? Oh, is Tom in the room?
Hashtag goodbye Jill probably got her.
Hey, he did
So-
it. He did it. It's right here.
I'm gonna point out something. So we
Right there.
do ghost hunt, me and him.
And the producer, but she doesn't want to be on camera. So I'm just kidding.
She's still there though.
I'm just kidding. So
Is she?
we have found Google Docs and stuff that we're gonna fill out maybe when we do ghost hunting because maybe it'll help us more and actually focus and try to debunk more stuff. But hashtag the ghost shot for these. These are dope. Sorry about that. Apparently my phone is connected to my laptop. But we're gonna fill these out when we go ghost hunting slowly.
Hashtag Pornhub.
It's not one of those. So there's this one, and then I'm gonna have her fill this one out because why not?
So I'm the lead investigator.
Fuck yeah, you are. Because that you want it to be. So this is the team leader.
Okay, hold on. I created this a long time ago, the Nebraska Demon Hunters,
Yeah, but
and then a
we
lot of
created
people.
it together.
No, I've been doing something for a while.
I know, but then you stopped. So technically we created this together.
But I'm lead,
Eh.
and then you're second in command.
I'm gonna shut my
You mean?
so it doesn't be nice.
What is a general without the captain? You know what I'm saying? Or the lieutenant, maybe.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's that. So we'll fill that out when we do it. She's
Basic,
just not
all right.
studying, but she's just.
All right. So, well, all right. So, what? You know, I don't know. I have a lot of theories about Zach and them, and I see like a lot of the stuff that they do, and there's like so much stuff online right now about how he's been shutting stuff down. They're not even paying attention.
Yeah, I am, but
We have people coming in right now, and you guys are sitting over here watching YouTube shorts.
no, she's literally shopping right now.
I'm not
Yeah,
shopping.
you are. You're on Walmart.com.
I'm on the hiring center.
I don't give a fuck. You can wait.
Oh my God.
Stop!
Hey, we are live. I am so sorry,
I'm
guys.
sorry, he's pissing me off today.
You're pissing me off.
All right. This is great.
You have no idea.
I have a great idea. Episode 1. This may not end well. Hashtag goodbye, Jill.
One of us, yeah. Please, Tom, come take me.
So whoever joined in, we appreciate you watching. This is Domestic Violence 101.
Yeah, we're teaching you not to do things. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we're doing things.
I haven't punched you yet. You can calm down.
Yeah, keyword.
You guys, if you're in here right now, comment down below, hashtag goodbye, Jill. And if you have anything for us, if you guys want to interact, you guys are more than welcome. We will comment. Who? No. I don't want to talk about fucking crazy horse.
Let's talk.
There's a reason why he's dead.
No.
We're
Have you
talking
heard the
about him
stories?
right now.
Have you heard the stories?
Stories of what? Of him
Have they? You know where his body is?
where?
Speak.
Alright, so here's the
Okay, we're discussing.
I don't give a fuck about Ghost Adventures, dude.
No, we're talking about ghost hunting.
We can talk
And
about
fucking,
that here in a
you're
second.
bringing it. You're
I'm gonna
changing
tell-
subject. You're fucking changing subjects here.
We don't
randomly. We're trying to watch. Okay, we're trying to talk about ghost hunting. All
We can
right.
talk about that here in a
We
second.
have a medium coming that we were going to discuss right now,
We
and
can
then
discuss
shitting
that.
all over this program.
We can discuss that later. It's always there.
Domestic Violence 101. Comment down below.
Shut the fuck up. What are you doing? Stop, bitch.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing. She do touch my computer.
It is getting wild.
All right, anyways.
This is an amazing podcast.
Did you hear what they did with his body?
I don't care. what they
Shut
did
the
to his
fuck
body.
up. You
If they
wanna-
didn't melt him down and turn him into Legos, I don't care.
No, so the
Like,
soldiers wanted to find his body, right? So
What?
they took, yeah, so the
I can't
soldiers,
understand you.
the soldiers,
What soldiers? You gotta like
us,
the Union.
we wanted Crazy
Were they
Horse's body.
Union? Confederate. Union or Confederate?
We're Union, dumb fuck.
Okay, the Union.
Okay, dumb
Okay.
fuck. Are you good now?
I'm waiting.
Okay, so anyways, so we wanted his body, the Union did. Well, the
Why?
Indians did.
Why did we want
I
his
don't
body?
fucking know. To prove that he was
Fucking
dead.
corpse.
I don't fucking know.
Why are you talking
But-
about it if you don't know why?
Shut the fuck up. So we they
It's getting violent.
oh, dude.
This is why I'm in this corner.
So they wrapped his
He
body up
mixed it up.
in
With what?
buffalo skin,
Okay.
and then they wrapped 2 other things in buffalo skin, and we don't know what they are. And they took 3 different wagons, and they all went separate ways.
I'm gonna
And the
guess
soldiers followed the wrong one, so we don't know where he is. You want to know my theory on this now?
no.
So the way he's pointing, I wonder if he's always pointing to his body.
Okay, wait a minute. I have a question.
Hmm.
If we don't know where he went, and somebody made that statue, why would it be pointing to where his body is?
Maybe they know where his body is. Maybe it's his
How would they
ancestor.
know? If you don't know, how do they know?
Maybe
Because
it's one of
maybe
his
it's the person
ancestors.
that killed him.
And maybe it's his ancestor. And it's been told from generation to protect the slave. You know what I'm saying?
He's in the hole in the mountain.
How did we even get on this?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We
They
just
were
been fucking talking.
they were fighting, and then
Yeah, we were.
yeah, we
yeah,
lost
were
our
fighting.
guy. You were like, I'm not watching this shit.
I wouldn't. With her in it. Anyways.
This shit got crazy weird, like really fast.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's fucking exciting though.
Hey,
Diabetes?
me and you could start a podcast and it could just be us going back and forth.
I don't think anyone's gonna watch that, but
I would.
I mean, they're not now.
They like shut it down.
They left. They were like,
I
fuck
would watch
that.
shit. You gonna do our own podcast?
good for you.
What about our podcast?
I'm never letting you drive my fucking truck in you.
I'm kidding.
Nope, you're never fucking driving it. Well, I'll still do ours. You're never driving my fucking truck in you.
Okay, cool with that. You don't like me anyways.
Bitch, drive your own car to my house then.
Wait a minute. You just said that he didn't. You just drove it a little bit ago.
Yeah, once in a while because he wanted to be here.
Sorry, I'm not the one who forgot my phone in the house.
I feel like marriage counseling happening right
I mean,
now.
they do, but they don't text me like your parents do. At least your parents can.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Actually, I do. I talk to your parents. Thank you very much.
That surprised me because you never know.
So can we change the subject now, or like?
Please.
Oh, I'm gonna kill her.
So how about them pickups?
Oh, those pickups, those boys Travis score are pretty nice.
Ooh,
Oh.
dang. Hashtag goodbye, Jill.
Especially my ex-boyfriends.
Ooh.
Oh, Anthony's? Yeah, because you're sucking his dick behind the stage. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, no, I've never done that because I've never had sex with him either.
That's a lie, because when we first started dating, you told me that you had sex with him.
All right.
Oh, not on my will.
I think this is a good time
Whatever.
For an intermission.
for an intermission. Can you pause that without shutting it down? Is there a pause button?
Why don't we just play the music?
We can. We're gonna have a quick intermission and figure out what the fuck is going on. If you guys join, go back 20 minutes. You guys will understand what the fuck just happened.
Oh, man.
You need to smoke.
Need more than that.
Enjoy the music.
You guys are joining us. We're at a quick intermission at the moment. Fast forward for about 4 minutes. And we'll do this. You know what I mean? It's getting wild. So this is fun. If you guys are tuning in, we just want to say thank you. We are doing a quick intermission. We had an upset. So we're definitely, we're just taking a couple minutes, guys. Comment down below. Thank you for joining in on this live session. Comment down below and give us some topics to talk about. You know, tell us who you are, what'd you do that? Me? Oh, sorry. Got a little rough. This is definitely been a night. This gets uploaded tonight. It'll be on. You guys can watch the whole thing. And you guys enjoy the rest of this show. Stay with us. We got an interesting topic coming up in the second half of this quick live podcast. Guys, we go live every Wednesday and Saturday night. This is the very first episode. Episode 2 will be on Wednesday. And we've got some interesting topics coming up. We may or may not have a guest coming in, so definitely enjoy this. How's it going? You ready to finish this out?
Sure.
All right. All right, guys, and we're back. We are officially back. So we got somebody watching us right now. You all right?
Yeah.
Things went to a very sideways turn right there. You know what I mean? Got a little wild, a little crazy bowl. You know? No? I'm doing this podcast alone now. So, ghost hunting. What about it? We're going to be doing it in We got another awesome place. So somebody brought up to me, you brought up to me, we're going to change the subject about us coming from Mars. I watched that video that you sent me. That would be crazy. Back, where would our technology be that we came here? Is that, you know what I mean? Where would that technology be? That's my only flaw with the thing. And if you don't know what it is,
Hold on. Like what technology? Though?
how did we get here from Mars? If we're the
You
aliens,
got a point. Like,
where's our technology? Why did we have to, we restarted and we pretty much went from zero, and like if we could fly here from Mars, like where's the technology?
What year do you think we came here though? You think we came back when like they were building like the pyramids? And
That's
stuff?
what I was
it would
gonna
it would
say.
have to be. It would have to be. That would explain why there's alien spacecrafts on the pyramids and how they built the pyramid.
Right.
Because they say like that Ancient Aliens. Have you ever seen that show? Ancient Aliens.
Yes.
It's like on history or something.
Yeah.
They talk about like the pyramids being that there's hieroglyphs of aircrafts. You know what I mean? And that's where they got the technology. That's where they got the mindset of being able to build the pyramid. Is that the aliens told them, you know, gave them the floor plans basically. But my question is, where would our stuff come from though? Where would our technology be? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is it buried in one of the pyramids?
That's what I was gonna say.
You know what I mean?
That is a theory that there is technology inside.
Well, you said
of
there's
them.
hieroglyphs of like.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say is that there's hieroglyphs of aircrafts, like of UFOs that are in pyramids, and that they were talking. You know what I mean?
So maybe they are in the pyramids.
Yeah, there's
Because we
a theory
technically
that
don't
there's
know.
technology inside of the pyramids.
Yeah, 'cause we technically don't know what's on the inside.
I mean, we do to a
Well, the
certain
government
point.
might know more than what we do. Like
Yeah, you're not allowed to climb on the pyramid either
Mm-mm.
for some reason.
Probably because it's gonna take off. If you do, hit the wrong step, off into space you go.
So that's my only flaw with that whole theory is that Martians.
Yeah,
Or
because
the
why
real
would
Martians.
why would you come from Mars, right?
If it's
And then hide the technology.
Yeah.
Because if you really think about it, if we came from Mars,
if
technically we beat China. You know what I'm saying?
well, they would be part of us.
They would,
Fuck China.
They'd be part of us. Though.
right.
My thing about that is like if we came from Mars, and the only reason why we would hide the technology would be due to it ending Mars. You know what I'm saying? Like the world got destroyed. So
Yeah,
the
that's what
theory
they
of it
say.
is
They said a nuclear war happened on Mars that made it orange,
Mhm.
and that's why we had to leave.
but look at us now that everybody has nukes now.
Yeah.
So
But now we have war
would
and
it-
peace. But here's the thing: if we came from Mars, right? Depending on where we landed,
Mhm.
would that mean that the Mayflower is fake
no,
and not real?
no.
Or people discovering America if we landed,
I think
depending on where we landed.
from back when the pyramids were built to the Mayflower,
So much.
a lot of people forgot, or a lot of people held it a secret. They like how like our forefathers were like came together and was like, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do,"
We're gonna hide it.
and then like they made the Second Amendment, you know, or like they made the amendments,
Yeah.
in the Constitution. But like, how much of that stuff that they talked about is still out of the Constitution that
Right.
we don't even know what they even said.
Did you know
Right.
that political parties aren't even mentioned in the Constitution?
Yeah. Well, you're right, but I'm just being like, you know what I mean?
That's
So,
yeah, like
how much stuff do they leave out?
Yeah.
And like, not saying that they were talking about aliens or anything. That's not what I mean.
Or what if only some people were from Mars, and they're like not if everybody was,
Just some people.
just some people.
I think that there was people here.
What if the aliens were actually here and they took the aliens?
Well, we would be
Made
the
skin.
aliens.
No, like other like aliens that were here first
That's what I was saying.
like
Like,
the Martians, and then they like somehow made skin for them, and now they just look like us.
Well, have you seen our anatomy? Pretty alien.
That's
like,
what I-
alien like.
Yeah.
but what if it did happen on Mars?
What if the Bible? Come here. What if the flood, right? We brought two animals of each kind, flood, right? Like Noah. Okay.
Noah's Ark.
Right. But what if? Yeah.
There's two aliens.
No.
Oh.
Can you let me finish before you like jump in?
Mhm.
What if the flood that they're talking about was actually on Mars, and instead of the boat was an alien spacecraft, that the world was ending on Mars? We brought, like we came right with animals from there,
Yeah.
and came here, right, and repopulated this place that long
Awesome,
ago.
guys.
And then like the pyramids,
This is where they go.
It
when
was
Gracie
like-
shoots us
it
off.
was like technology, or like the pyramids were basically built in honor of the home planet that we had. Maybe that was like what they founded it on. You mean? And like that was the buildings there, and because they're so complex. Which actually, I don't know if you know who Ryan Upchurch is, but he had a really good point about it, the pyramids. But like, he was saying that that was like they were a building, but it was just the roof. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That if you have a roof, how does the water come off? Right? Then you have a French drain, and all the pyramids are built by what? Water. So it's a French drain so when the water does, so instead of flooding the crops, it ran straight into the river, and that's what some of those tunnels are under the ground. There is a French drain. So
Is there a way to lock these doors? Because this is where the government makes
I'm
them
saying,
shoots us off.
But my process on this is that we, like the whole Noah Ark thing was what we did, and we came here.
But
And I
it
think
wasn't a
there's more
ship.
people that was on the boat, the ship, right? And that ship. And then when we came here, we brought the animals and we repopulated this planet when we found out there was nothing here except for forests and dinosaurs, right? And with technology that we had from Mars, that Big Bang, like that destroyed, they killed all the dinosaurs, that's what we did so we could take this planet over because we knew our planet was dying.
So
So
what you're
we
saying?
ended all that so we could come in.
So what you're saying it wasn't a meteor that
Right.
caused the dinosaurs.
It wasn't
You're
a
saying
meteor.
it wasn't. It was somehow.
It was a
us.
nuke. That we destroyed the dinosaurs knowing, because Elon Musk wants to nuke the poles to warm up
That's not bad idea.
to warm up Mars, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he wants to nuke Mars and warm up the poles so that way it's inhabitable, right? Because if you warm the planet, things can start growing.
Yeah.
So basically, we did the opposite. We nuked to destroy this planet, and we let it rebuild over the next few hundred
So
years,
you're
And
saying
then we
that
came back in
so you're
and
saying
did it. Took over.
that we already knew that we were going to come here. So what you're saying is we already knew that we were going to move to Earth, and so they already nuked it and then waited for it just to slowly build with water and whatever else.
Yeah, so we nuked it, and we waited for the plants to regrow and get to where we could inhabit it,
Yeah,
and then we came here and inhabited it. So instead of the dinosaurs being killed by a meteor,
they were killed by
we nuked them and came here from Mars.
waited.
That would be the only logical thing, and the boat for Noah would be, because if you think
It's
about
like
the
shit.
flood, if you think about a great flood, a flood doesn't have to be water. So if you think like a planet dying and going to erupt or like die, it could be a flood of fire, it could be a flood of water, it could be, it could just be a
So
flood of toxins. I mean, there's a million and one things it could be. I'm blowing your mind.
radiation.
See what I'm saying?
So what do you think if something happens to this planet? Where do you think we're going next?
I think that they're trying to go back to Mars.
Back to
I think
Mars.
that's what the goal is. I think Elon Musk and like scientists
Here,
figured
okay,
out.
so here's my thing though. Okay,
Hold on,
that all makes sense, right?
it does make sense.
But
It's
here's the
crazy
thing.
how it's-
If we're trying to go back to Mars, why are they still trying to figure out how to get back? Unless if they don't know.
get back
Yeah.
to Mars.
Mhm.
So,
Because NASA says that we can't make it to Mars right now due to the technology that we have,
so think about like,
unless if they're keeping it a secret,
yeah,
like
but
you said.
think about if we, as people, as we've forgotten over the years, we have forgotten about the technology that we've had. You mean?
Yeah.
So the last generation of people that are in their 80s right now, right? Okay, I'm 30, you're 18. So think about my generation. I know a lot about your generation, right? But how much of the generation prior to my generation do you know?
I don't know much.
My point.
You guys have no idea what we're talking about. We're talking about Mars theory. I've never even read that before, but that's from Wikipedia, and we don't trust Wikipedia.
But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? How hard would it
Maybe
be?
4 billion years ago, there was water on Mars.
Yeah.
So,
So how hard would it be? You know what I mean?
This is what Mars looks like for all those that don't.
Google space or anything. Wow, that is really red on that. That looks good. So we're talking about the Mars theory. I'm gonna leave that up so you guys kind of know what we're talking about.
You see where I'm coming from? Because if you look at
So
like,
you're saying that basically is all radiation.
yeah, I'm gonna
If
say
you look at it, you can kind of see some blue.
that right there may not be just radiation, but what does fire do when it burns?
Yeah, point.
It turns everything black.
It is a fourth planet
Right.
from the sun.
Okay, being
Yeah, carbon
cold.
dioxide.
If you go to Kansas or you go to the south, like Oklahoma, they have red clay and red dirt, right? You can go up there and like pick up a bunch of red dirt, but you go here, it's black. My theory is this right here,
Yeah,
right? This planet.
I'm gonna get a better image.
If we came here from there, we destroyed the planet, being fucking idiots, and history is always doomed to repeat itself, right? Is that what they
that's
say?
fun. The Mars approach.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So
don't-
history's doomed to repeat itself. What if we're doing the same thing to this planet? We're going to go back to
Can we
that
find
one,
that on
Right.
Mars?
or
There's a face on Mars?
allegedly, that's been there for years.
I've never even noticed. I don't Google space much, honestly.
It almost looks Centurion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wet Mars. Okay, well, it's not really a good picture, but we'll go with this one. With a whole bunch of other planets.
No,
Dude,
that's,
this is
No, that's what
taken-
Mars used to look like.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what they're saying. Classifying Mars used to look like.
Yeah,
So
literally, if you guys don't know, that's Earth down there, I'm pretty sure. That's actually supposed to be Earth compared to Mars.
no, that's
No,
Mars.
that's what Mars
But
used to look like before
that
it was destroyed.
It's pretty close to Earth.
That bottom picture right there is supposed to be, that's dead Mars. That's Mars dying. Oh, go up. No, he's right there.
Yeah.
That's Mars dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the smoke and look at the fires. Go down. No,
We should go to that one.
can you go back to this one? Look at the picture right next to like that one we skid. Next, like over.
Oh my gosh.
Which way?
you
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
There's 4 pictures. Go to
Okay.
the next one.
Yeah, point which one.
Okay, so this one right here.
Yeah.
So you have dead Mars.
Yeah.
You have Mars dying.
Yeah. And then we
This
go.
one looks like there's a bunch of fires, okay, going on. And this is Mars perfect. So look at the contrast of how it would look.
Yeah, but this is backwards. It would go this way.
What?
It would go this way.
Yeah, it
Not
does.
this way.
Bottom, left.
It
Right.
goes from bottom to top. You mean it
They're
goes-
going backwards.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's backwards.
Because we only know Mars is dead. So it
We
has to
do.
go backwards.
We do.
We have to take it backwards. We have to go back.
We do.
You know what I
The
mean?
government doesn't have to because they already know.
Do they?
They probably do. Most of them probably know. Biden's fucking old. Let's be honest. He probably knows all the fucking secrets here. He probably knows most of the secrets. I wonder, you know what I really wonder now? I really wonder if Mars, unless if we actually somehow killed Mars completely, I wonder if it's ever gonna regrow back into what we
It can't.
because we killed it all the way.
Well, yeah, because it's cold. There's no.
Yeah, but if we're trying to live there and he wants to nuke the poles,
We gotta reheat it.
that's what I'm saying. If he nukes the poles, I wonder if it's gonna regrow back.
It will.
Well,
That's what we did
they
here.
think. That's
That's
a
what we
theory,
did
though.
here.
That's what they think.
Do you have a podcast?
No.
Well, you got to sit over here that they can't see you if you're over
Yeah, give me a minute.
there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my theory is that's what happened.
We're never gonna get told the real thing that happened. So
No, we'll never.
It won't happen in our lifetime.
No,
if we
you're
get told,
fucking 80, so yeah, yours.
if
you're
we
about
get
to end up
told,
here.
if we
You're about
actually
to
came
end
from
up.
Mars, it'll be when we actually go back to Mars.
Yeah.
Is when we'll probably be told.
Yeah.
The government will
Am I-
probably be like, also,
Am I
just like letting y'all know, you guys came from Mars, but now we're going back, so it's okay. You guys can done that.
My question is why are we so fascinated with Mars when it could be Saturn?
Saturn would be dope with the
Uranus.
rings. I think the rings would be dope.
You know what I mean though? Jupiter.
Yeah.
Like why are we so focused in on Mars and not these other planets? I think if we have a connection with Mars, and they're saying that that's the closest planet, but realistically, you know what I mean?
Why don't we just go to Pluto?
That Mars is the exact equivalent. What?
No, they know saying we should just go to fucking Pluto now because it's the smallest planet out
It's
there.
not a planet anymore.
I know. It's a planet in my head. Fuck the government.
They changed it into a what did they change it into? Like a moon
Yeah, or something. Yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
Well, what is it going around? Nothing.
Nothing.
Literally nothing, just
It's just a nice ball.
a ball of rock in space.
Ball blue balls.
It's a nice ball. Blue balls.
Blue ball.
Blue bloods. But what I'm saying though is like you know what I mean?
I don't know. That is a really good
Maybe the
theory.
government knows more. That's why they're trying to go to Mars. Is because of your whole theory.
Think so?
I hate those fucking bubbles.
I think that's a lot of like the Bible.
I like your theory on Noah's Ark though. I've never thought about it like that. Last time we talked about the Mars theory, we never actually mentioned anything from the Bible. But now you say
We tried to.
Noah's Ark was actually a spacecraft and not a ship.
And it didn't happen here. It happened on Mars. That'd be BC. That'd be back before the pyramids.
Yeah, before Christ.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. So maybe there is something in the pyramids. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But the government does.
Because if God flooded the whole world, I mean all of them are dead. The Egyptians are dead. You know what I mean? But then it says that he repopulated everything. You know what I mean? But he spread everybody out. So my theory on that is like, what if that's that?
Well,
What if it's
they say there's another Earth out there.
well the multiverse theory
If you believe in that theory.
states
No,
that
there's another like
no, I know.
planet like ours.
I know.
Somewhere out
Yeah, that's
That's
the
a
multiverse
theory.
theory.
Yeah.
No, without the multiverse.
No, that's so with the whole another Earth is that they're doing the exact same thing that we're doing right now,
Shut the fuck up.
verbatim of
Yeah.
what we're doing right now on that other Earth. So there's
Yeah, I know that, but that's that. But most of our space isn't even discovered yet.
no,
They're saying that there is possibly another Earth out there
Mhm.
that's not included in the multiverse because half of our space is not discovered. They think there's actually a planet that looks like us,
yeah,
but is out there, but it's not part of the multiverse because most of our space is not discovered.
that's what the multiverse is. It's not like another dimension. It's like if there's another Earth, we have our Earth, and then 100 million light years away, there's another Earth.
Yeah, but it's not us. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not us.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying.
But it's basically
It's a copy of us, but it's not us.
no.
Like there's other people on it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but there's what the multiverse states is like, right.
But that's their theory because they haven't actually discovered
Yes.
space all the way.
But what they're saying is it's not us; it's their own
Yeah,
person.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
they look identical to us, they talk identical to us, and everything, and that they're doing the exact same thing we're doing at this exact moment, just on that planet compared to this planet. So like
There's probably evil us out there.
that's what I'm saying. So there's like there could be another Earth, you know what I mean, where they're like I'm black, you know what I mean, and you're Asian.
Well,
You know what I mean? And we're doing this. There's like a whole million different things, and it could be multiple Earths, or it could be a different dimension, or it could. And that's what the multiverse theory is like is that there's another Earth out there, 100 light years away that is the equivalent to this one, obviously it's not us because we are sitting here talking to you right now, but it's them who,
with their own character.
yeah, with their but down to a T, same name, same everything.
Yeah.
They're living their life and we're living ours.
So
Basically.
I have a theory about theories.
Fucking, he'd be 10 times answer than me and rich. You might want to call him.
So I have a theory about the government's theories. What if the government's theories are actually the truth, but they say they're theories?
What? Like name a
Do they have so many theories out there?
name one. What?
JFK.
Mm.
They have a whole bunch of things about that one too. They have their own theories, so I'm wondering, like, seriously, think about it. Our theories, right? What if their theories are actually the truth? And they just call them theories because, let's be honest, you see something and it says it's a theory. What do you think? You're going to believe it's a theory. It's not true.
Yeah, I mean,
You also don't know. What if the government's hiding most of the information because most of the government was probably behind it, and they didn't want.
Oh,
to.
yeah.
90% of everything the government is behind. 9/11, government was behind us. The black boxes on an airplane. Do you know what that is?
The
Yes.
black box. The black box.
Yeah, do you know what that is? What is it?
I don't
Records
know.
the flight path.
Huh?
Records their flight path. Everything.
It records their voices in the cockpit.
Well, it records everything.
Right.
All the
Okay, that's
gauges.
what a black box is. It's a little yellow box, which makes no sense.
NTSB that's the very first thing they look for. Well,
Yeah,
besides
in a plane crash. In a
Yeah.
plane crash.
besides
So
survivors.
they had when they had the people allegedly, right? This came out on the government's theory of this is, and then they had American voices commanding it to crash. You know what I mean? Into the Twin Towers. So that was like a big conspiracy theory for a long time after 9/11 happened. After they found the black boxes in the building, and that's what they said. Could it be true? Would it be an attack on America by Americans to go get oil? Absolutely. Absolutely. People are evil, and there are things that we will do
It's all politics.
to get
That's all it is.
into something that we
And to
need.
make that.
We want. Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. For sure. Look at Epstein. You mean?
Yeah.
Like this guy randomly died out of nowhere in a protective cell, and the security cameras didn't work
Yeah.
at the moment that he died. Like, come on. There's so much shit that doesn't add up that it's crazy that you know what I mean? That they try to base it off of. And that's like the whole theory of Mars is like maybe we do have.
Well, think about how many times they open and close the case of JFK.
Yeah.
They closed it and opened it so many times, just so we won't know.
That's like the whole John Benet Ramsey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We have so much DNA and fingerprint and prints, and they have so much evidence from that house of John Benet Ramsey, and it's still an unsolved mystery.
Okay.
I think it was the mom, but
Here's
I think it was the mom.
the thing with that.
It was
So
the mom. Or the brother,
they
That was the
let
brother.
the police
for sure.
in Colorado let the mom and dad walk around the house and help them find the body.
Okay, because they thought she was kidnapped,
Yeah, they did.
and then they found her in the basement.
Yeah, and then they touched her. So they couldn't pull any DNA off
Bullshit.
because half the thing,
Bullshit.
I hate to tell you it's not.
Bullshit.
Half of it was
Hold on.
already
If
cooked.
I sneeze on a Kleenex right
Yeah.
now, and then you sneeze on the same Kleenex in the exact same spot, they can pull your DNA and my DNA and separate it.
Now they can. Back then they couldn't.
They have all the evidence in the lockup. They could go back in. And
Yeah, but it's all
look at
confiscated. They won't use it. It's police procedures. If it is touched or confiscated, or not confiscated. But if it's contaminated with another person's DNA, they won't even test it. They won't even bother.
If I was that person, and I was like,
That's
if I
what
was the
makes me
chief of
think.
police there, I would open that case and I would make them look at it.
You know what that makes me think?
I don't care if you can bust that person or not.
I
Just
wonder-
the truth.
I wonder
Just
if
the truth, yeah.
I bet you the parents knew not to touch the body, but touched the body because they killed her.
Oh, 100%.
Like both of them.
Or
Well, the brother did.
or yeah. And the brother did it, right?
And then they.
And then like they were trying to protect him,
So there's a
so
word.
they did it.
There's a word.
Because people do that shit all the time.
Yeah, they do. There's a
A lot of
word.
parents do that. They cover up for their kids like that.
There's a word that's mentioned in their ransom letter And you don't really hear this word much. It's called hints. You don't hear that word much. But it was written twice in the ransom letter. I think the person that I watched said that most of the time that it's used twice in school, and it's as a consequence for this reason.
Oh yeah, like hence you did this
Yeah. So
kind of situation.
yeah,
See, that's what I
and
think.
it's written twice in the ransom though. And the most time you hear this word is how many times have you heard this word on a daily basis?
Well, not on a daily basis, but people do use it.
Yeah.
I've never heard this word.
I'm
but
pretty
I
old,
just
I
watch that
use it.
YouTube.
I use it like every once in a while. If I'm in
Yeah,
an
but that's like
argument, I'm
once
like,
in a while.
hence, motherfucker, since you
But
didn't text me last night.
the YouTuber I watched, he says that this word is mostly used in churches for some reason. He was like, I'm gonna point this word out because for some reason it doesn't make sense to me to be in this ransom letter at all.
I don't know if it was. I could see the thing of it, but okay, let's if you guys had kids, okay, right, and one of them killed the other one, like you as a person, and you got to think like there was some mental instability out of the parents for what they were doing with their daughter on the pageantry type shit. I
Well,
mean,
there's
like,
so many sex offenders in their area too.
Yeah.
Which, why would you move your daughter that's on national television in an area where there's like 5 sex offenders?
because when she started winning the pageants and making all that money and doing everything, that they were going to make millions off of the publicity of killing her, and that's what happened. But I think that the brother was jealous, more jealous of what.
It's alright.
I think it was more jealous. He was more jealous of his sister because she was getting all the attention from the parents. And I think that it went out and he accidentally killed her
Well, there was
out of rage. And then the parents covered it up.
there was
And they were going to get the publicity anyway. So they were playing that shit up. That they didn't know.
apparently they found residue on her underwear.
Did you hear about that? There was like
No.
there was something on her underwear, and it was I don't know. And so I like how we're talking about unsolved cases now. Anyways, this is a funny number.
Wait, what?
I don't even know what the fuck just happened.
Talking about this and what?
I like how we're talking about unsolved cases. I love unsolved cases. They like fascinate me.
We should do a couple of these, like the next one should be
That's what I'm
unsolved
saying.
cases.
So, what the fuck is happening? Okay. Are you good now? Okay. That number right there, $118,000, is very funny because it is odd, but it's funny because
You're good.
the father, if I'm not mistaken, it was the father that got. It's trying to play something. Hold on. I'm going to zoom out for you guys. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. That's probably why it's doing something. There. That's fine. Okay. So they requested that amount of money. And I'm pretty sure it was, it's automatically playing. That's why. The father, right? The father got a raise at his job. You want to know how much that raise was for? $118,000. So I kind of think that it's an inside job because why would he randomly announce that he just got a raise for $118,000 unless if the company put it on the newspaper or like announced it somehow? You know what I mean?
Unless it was a family friend.
Or the brother knew the dad had that much money.
And put it on there, and that's the only number he could do, he could think of at the time when he made them know, because you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
The
he was,
brother
'cause he was
was-
young. He was young.
Yeah, the brother was
Very
like
young.
yeah.
5 or 10 or something like
He was
that.
older.
I thought he was like 12.
Yeah, he was older than her.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've actually looked into this case anymore.
Because
but,
they did a thing where he was on Dr.
That was
Phil.
a video.
I think he's like 12 or 14.
Wait, he breaks silence after 20 years after a murder. was released.
We'll have to watch that and do it on the next one. I didn't know that. When was it?
2016.
September 14, 2016.
So, 9. He was 9.
He was
Nine.
9.
She was 9.
Okay.
So maybe they got into a fight, right? And accidentally pushed her down the stairs.
Good.
Good.
And then she was hurt so bad that he strangled her, trying to end it. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
something that he could do.
Yeah, she died of strangulation and
Yeah.
skull fracture.
Yeah.
So maybe she fell, hit something,
Mhm.
which is the ground, or maybe there was something down there.
Mhm.
She hit it, which would fracture her skull.
Yep.
And he
And
was like,
he
and then she
strangled
was sitting there, and he's like, mercy.
And then like the whole $118,000 could have been the dad's way of confessing that something happened that they knew about. You know what I mean? And the ransom note, or we're protecting his kids, and tried to cover. You know what I mean? But the guilt got to him, so he was trying to like put it out there that he knew something, but didn't want to get his kid in trouble, so he was hiding it.
Right.
There's so many theories you can come up with unsolved murder mysteries, but it's just one of those things where you know what I mean, like they happen all the time.
Yeah.
I was watching a video of a girl that stabbed her brother. Her mom was sleeping and he was sleeping and she just walked in and stabbed him.
Oh, my.
There was a
Yeah, the cops showed up to the apartment building and
Yeah.
she's like freaking out and crying and running around the building and he died. But like the parent wasn't even mad. The parent was like upset with her and upset that her kid was passed. But like you could hear in the parent's voice, there was a lot of shock, but not a lot of like.
That's because she's always like seeing her daughter as like a nice person.
I know,
And
but
it's
that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying though.
Did you hear about the mother that killed all of her children?
Mhm.
No.
There was a mom that stabbed. She had an infant. 2 of her kids. She slit all their throats. But then she got to the infant. Slit her throat. The baby's throat, right?
Yeah.
And then she decided that I wanted that baby to live. So then she called everybody.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah. And then she was telling them that her kids were dying.
Yep.
And that she needed to come save them.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we
We
watched that.
were
in the
listening
basement.
to it in the
in
basement
garage.
when we were
Yeah.
doing the meat. Yep.
Yep.
We were doing brisket because our family has a business, and we were sitting down there and we were like packaging up brisket for meals, and it was a 911 call, and she was they're still alive. She said I tried to kill them, but she won't die, and so they called the police. She called the police and told them right where she was, and she went outside, and I think one of the daughters ended up living.
Yeah.
And then the baby was dead.
Yeah.
And then the sister was dead, but the one daughter ended up living.
Oh yeah, because the daughter said I wanted to live
I want to live, and
as she was like slicing.
she was like, I don't want her. She's like, but you guys can come try to save her. She's like, I already stabbed her.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
they're
already
giving me
dead.
chicken skin and thinking like that. Like, I don't know how people can get like that and you know what I mean, and kill their children over stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's just mind blowing to me.
They solved it.
What?
The collarbone. They solved it. They said. Sure.
It is 7:16.
We can talk
We have
about it.
a Husker.
I got a Husker game to watch. That thing's
Watching the
hot.
Husker game is like watching the Titanic over and over.
Yeah, they must have fixed the heater in the building 'cause it's hot.
You ever heard about the collarbone?
No,
That's a good unsolved case. Well, I guess it's solved now.
it's solved.
Maybe. I don't know. It might have been clickbait.
Convicted.
Might have been clickbait, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe it's in right.
They say it's solved, but it could be clickbait.
You know who I like?
What's that?
Can't remember their name. Comment down below if you guys know their name. They do the. What was the girl that died in Colorado? Her car was lost. It was like a whole big case.
Oh,
Kylie Reed. Kylie.
Reeves.
Is that it? Kylie. Are you looking it up?
I'll try.
It's Kylie something. Kylie. Dang, I cannot
It's a
remember.
girl that lost her car.
No, she died. She died. She was at a
Rodney?
party. Huh?
Rodney?
Kylie Rodney.
Rodney, yeah.
Roney. Kylie Roney. The hot dog lady.
I said Rodney.
Not at first you did.
No, he's a Rodney. Kylie Rodney. So that was like an unsolved case, right? And like the cops didn't even want to do anything about it. Like there was a whole bunch of people at the party. Like she was drinking and doing
It's
drugs.
Colorado always.
It's not. It's California.
Oh, you say Colorado.
It's Truckee, California. Sorry, I meant California.
Yeah.
And the people came in. It was shit. Can't remember the name, but they scuba dived.
Oh yeah.
So they couldn't find. They had scuba dive
Oh.
scuba teams and stuff come in. They couldn't find the car. Couldn't find the car. These people came in like 2 days. Found the car. Found her body. She was all the way in the back seat of the vehicle. Okay, in the trunk area. Right, the car was upside down, which is normal when you go into the water. The car usually flips upside down because of the air in the tires causes it to like roll. Okay, but found her in the back seat, not the front seat, and said that she was drinking and driving, and that's the whole thing. And they ended the case right there. But what's weird is her two friends said the complete opposite thing and was around her the entire time.
Adventures with Purpose.
Huh?
Adventures with Purpose.
Yeah.
That's who I watch all the time. I watch the video.
But her friends, right? And then they said two opposite
Sounds like a
things.
very familiar case.
It was like brand new. It was like
Thank you.
No, this is a
A year
different case
ago.
that I'm thinking about.
Oh,
But this sounds familiar.
and then they had like there was a guy, like a AAA guy, you know what I'm talking about, like a tow truck.
Yeah.
Guy that said that they talked to the two friends that were in the vehicle, same vehicle as her, of her vehicle, right?
Yeah.
And that he had talked to them because they had broken down that night, and they were acting real weird, wouldn't go toward the trunk or anything, and he fixed their tire and they like or something and they left, and then yeah, so like
That's sketchy.
that's a very
That
weird
sounds, yeah.
case, and like it's a very weird thing, but like nobody there wanted to do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like none of the sheriff's department didn't want to do anything about it. I think that it was a.
Definitely was
Setup.
not an accident.
I don't think it was an accident, and I think the whole town was in on it.
Well,
It's
the
a very
thing
small
is-
town. You know what I mean? No offense to the sheriff department there, but they don't have the best
Okay.
equipment. They don't have the best reputation either, and
It's an
they.
expensive town though.
It is a very expensive town, but they don't ever have murders there.
Mm-mm.
They don't ever have a lot of crime. It's a very small town in the mountain, and like there's lakes around. But they don't really. If people, the worst thing that they get is a lot of people drown in the
Right.
lakes, and that's what they chalked it up to. Was like, oh, but that's like so normal for them to happen that people come up missing there. That it was just kind of a, you know what I mean? Even though it was a family from there, they're just like,
Right.
and that's what everybody was like pissed off about the whole time. It was like, why isn't the sheriff's department investigating this, trying to find out? And all the parents told the kids that they were not going to talk to the sheriff's department. So anybody that was at the party that could possibly see anything, they were not allowed to talk to the police.
Right.
That was a whole statement around the entire town. Why? You know what I mean? And that's still it's a solved but unsolved case. Like, was she murdered? You know what I mean? Was she passed out in the car? Was she drunk, passed out, and her friends
We're driving.
drove her ass off into the fucking lake and
Last
pushed her in
person,
there
last person she texted was a mom, so.
and said that she was on the way home? But was
She
it
said-
her? Was it her? If she was drunk and high and out of her mind, was it her that texted?
She texted that she was leaving the party at approximately 45 minutes before and going straight home. Her mom told her to be safe and that she loved her, and she said, "Okay, mom, I love you too." And then she never came home.
You know what I'm
That could
saying?
be the friends there.
That could be a friend.
Yeah.
If I was gonna kill him, right? Who would I have to convince first that he's okay?
And then her mom called her
Maybe,
and texted
maybe.
her.
No, your parents. I'm gonna have to convince your parents that you're okay. You know what I mean? That's the first people I'm gonna have to convince, because who's gonna call you more? Who are you around the most? Where do you live? So if you don't come home,
As long as they see me once a day, they don't care.
that's what I'm saying. But so like my thing is like, if I was gonna kill you, I would have to make sure is if you weren't home, you're home every night, right?
Yeah.
So it would be weird if one night you didn't come home. So I'd have to convince that to do that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, the thing is, they don't know. We don't know if like one of the windows is down because if like
None of the windows were down.
None of them.
None of the windows were
Someone
down.
could have been in the car, put it in, made it go forward,
Yep.
neutral, put her in the back,
Yep.
and made the car go into the lake.
Yeah, she was in the back the whole time.
Yeah, so
She wasn't even alive. I think she was alive. And that's how they killed her?
Well, and then the thing is, they say that the evidence says that she wasn't killed by anyone else, but yet
She was drowned.
they can't really test a car of who's been in it because it's been under there for so long.
But it was like underneath her for like 2 weeks, a week.
Yeah,
A week and a half, 2 weeks. But like,
with how dirty the lake water is,
yeah, and she
all the
and
evidence will be gone.
she was probably drunk as fuck, passed out.
She did just leave the body.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
She was drunk as fuck, passed out, probably was in the right, okay, falling asleep at the fucking party. Her friends were getting fucking annoyed with her, getting pissed. You know what I mean? Because they were trying to have fun. They were all teenagers.
But she wanted to go.
There's been weirder murders from people from this. There was like a group of girls that killed their friend because they no longer wanted to be friends with her.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I mean? So the thing about it is like it could have been the same situation. Put her ass in the back. You mean? Told her to lay down in the trunk. Right? 'Cause it was like a
She was
it
young.
was like a hatchback kind of car. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a car.
Yeah.
So there wasn't an actual trunk. It was like a van style door.
Right.
And they put her in there so she could go to sleep. They probably drove around for a minute until she did fall asleep. Checked her. She was asleep. Fucking got out. Shut the car down. Got out. Rolled that motherfucker down that hill and let it right go in the fucking water. And then she's asleep. Okay? While you're asleep, if it's filling up with water, you passed out. You may panic. You're not going to know how to get out of the fucking vehicle. You're sitting in the back trying to figure out how to get out.
Especially if
You know what I mean? And then or she was in the back seat, drowning. She tried to go to the rear of the vehicle to open it to get out, and that's where she ended up drowning. But I think that somebody pushed the vehicle in there.
And they could have
They-
put her.
Then they never found anywhere that she would have went in. So there was no skid marks where she
Yeah.
tried to stop. There was no, you know what I mean, damage
if
to
you're drunk
anything.
and you're getting in a crash, there's going to be skid marks.
But yeah, if you're drunk and
Yeah,
you're
you
going
hit
off
the
the
brakes.
road, yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna try to stop drunk and you're gonna overcorrect. So why didn't she like roll being drunk? Slow reaction time, yes. But like you're over exaggerated when you're drunk. So like why wouldn't you like, you know what I mean?
And they could have put her in the back because in case like cops were out, they didn't want them to see her drunk because she was a young
And she was
girl.
on the way home.
And she was a young
So
girl.
her mom wasn't gonna call
Right.
anybody.
Her mom knew she was at the party.
Exactly. And they're not gonna call and say, well, you know what I mean? She's not gonna call the police that night and go, or until later, until after it happens and she never comes home. She's not gonna be like, my daughter's gone.
Right.
You know what I mean? She already knows where she's
Yeah, and
at.
you have to wait 24 hours before you can
Yeah, she already knows where she's at. Then she never comes home. Now the parents are worried.
Yeah.
Parents call police. Right? She already got the text messages that she's okay. She's on her way home. So what does that look like? It looks like an accident.
Someone could have texted, made it look like an
Yeah.
accident.
And it could have been anyone. It may not have been a fucking friend.
Yeah. Or
It
it
could
could
have
have
been.
The driver.
It could have been a guy.
Oh, it could have been her
Could have been
boyfriend
another camper.
too. Because he did post so much about her.
Bad shit too. It wasn't even like nice stuff. It was
Yeah.
like bad stuff. Her boyfriend was like a douchebag.
It, like
Say some fucked up shit.
it could have been someone who was like watching her, knew
Yeah.
her password just to get into her phone.
Wasn't
Because
he
she had,
like-
a fingerprint?
Wasn't he like he was like with the other girl,
Right.
like accompanying her like in a weird way. You know what I mean?
The thing is, he should have went. If he knew that she was going to the party, he should have went with her just to make sure she was safe.
Yeah.
And if he did go, then why did he text her to be safe?
Yep,
He
exactly.
could have done that for
He
like
was
show.
showing up
That
nice.
he planned that he was gonna kill her.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Yep.
And there's a lot of cases like that. I think on our next podcast, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a murder mystery style podcast. We did talk
You
about
wanna do
some
one? It's just short.
what?
So there was a girl that snuck into her house, went with her friends. They got drunk. They drove around town. They got high. They got drunk. Whatever. They took her out onto a dirt road.
Oh yeah, I heard about this case.
You did? They
Yep.
took her out on a dirt road, walked her into these tall bushes,
Okay.
and they stabbed her to death.
Yep.
And they got in the car and took off.
Yep.
And they both said, can't remember exactly what they said. I'll have to look it up next time. But they said it was an accident or some shit.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
weren't charged with anything.
They should have been.
How do you accidentally stab somebody that,
I don't remember what they said. It was like they said something to the officers, and the officers were like,
Oh, we were high. We were playing around with knives. And we accidentally.
even the
stabbed
officers
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like, I don't know about this one. And then they were
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah.
we don't have any evidence, so we can't press charges against you.
her. Yeah.
Well, that's like that's like that case where they didn't want to be friends anymore.
Yeah.
And they like took her out and stabbed her and killed her.
If
Like, why?
If-
And
Why would
one
you kill
got
her?
more in trouble than the other.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they proved that the other one, the one that didn't really get a lot of, she got this shit,
She got in trouble.
but not like, the other girl was facing life. She's facing like,
But
facing
she
like 20
wasn't
years.
remorseful
Oh, yeah.
at all.
The other girl was not remorseful at all. She was like, fuck that bitch. The other one was like, I wish we never did this. But she was also like, this wasn't really my idea.
Yeah.
And she goes, here's the thing. She's like, I didn't stab her at all. It was the girl. I was just there for the whole process. So she was facing what, like 15 to 20? And the other girl's facing life in prison. But that's the fuck, they're in prison now, but that's the crazy thing is like, they didn't want to be friends with her, so they fucking killed her. Like the mindset that
That's
these fucking
why-
people get is just
yeah.
ridiculously crazy.
That's why I keep my circle small. Dude.
Oh, me too.
I don't trust
For sure.
anybody.
I don't trust her. Stab me while I'm sleeping.
I feel like if I were to like stab someone in like the woods, I would like shove a tree branch in them and make it look like an accident.
How are you gonna? How you
Yeah,
gonna
how are you
do
gonna
you
make
keep-
that an
how do
accident?
you-
You're gonna have to sharpen it to
Okay.
be able to pierce them.
Because and I would make sure like
now they already
So
have
I
a
can-
gunshot wound.
make
Go right through. I was just kidding.
make sure like it's sharp
Yeah,
at the
it's like a
end,
little
stab it through the skin and make like their hand like on it, make it look like it
like
killed
a
themselves.
Japanese like who that?
Yeah, like they killed
She's
themselves.
already planning. man.
I you
Oh,
have
wow.
no idea.
Oh well, won't be the first time.
I don't know. I think the next one.
I don't
is
know.
gonna be
I'm
murder
gonna
mystery.
research some unsolved murders, and I think the next one we're gonna talk about.
You know who Christina Randall is?
Maybe, yeah.
You should watch her tonight. Just watch it. Just click on one video of her and just watch it. She does some of the stuff like this. They're actually really, really good.
I like sitting in my car like when I go home or like
should that
anything.
be what our podcast is? Murder Mysteries?
Yeah.
Should we discuss Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Murder Mystery or Saturdays? Saturdays Murder Mystery Night. Then Wednesdays is we can discuss whatever. What do you think?
Yeah.
Alright,
I feel
guys.
like
You guys have heard it. Comment down below if you guys want to hear more about murder mysteries on Saturdays, or should we go in the middle of the week? That way, all week where you guys can contemplate on if you want to murder your wife or not. Just kidding. That was a joke, YouTube. Calm down.
oh I have so much.
I don't know. We could do it anytime because eventually we're gonna run out of cases. We could do one case per
No.
podcast.
We don't have to do.
Yeah.
We don't have to do just unsolved.
Yeah,
We
we,
can-
do
we can
cases.
talk about
Yeah, we
all
can
cases.
solve-
And
Yeah.
you know how many cases we'd have 990,000 episodes because you know how many fucking people die,
we
get
could,
murdered every day that's on the news.
Right.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna talk about the axe.
We could
murder.
do
George
one
Floyd
every
was, you know
time.
what I mean?
One different.
Was killed. We could talk about that.
I'm gonna talk about the axe murder.
We could do an episode about the axe murder. We do.
The axe murder was.
I have an episode in mind too.
You know
What are
what?
we talking about?
I'm gonna build a case file now. Literally like a little case file of all the research.
Unsolved Mysteries, which is already a TV show, but we could.
We can name it something else.
Yeah, we can. Well, it's might be offended, but we could do a Saturday night thing where we talk about it. You know, what I mean, make it Murder Mystery Saturdays and have those discussions. I'm down for that, and if you guys are down for that too, comment down below.
We could title it Saturday Murder Mystery. Or like Saturday Murders.
That's what I just said.
Well, like we could differently.
Murder Mystery Saturdays.
You don't have to put it first, you can put it after Saturday.
Why not put it first?
I don't know, Saturday Murders.
Doesn't sound good.
Okay, whatever.
What sounds better, Murder Mystery Saturdays or Saturday Murders?
The murders one just sounds weird.
Okay.
I would go with the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
That sounds like you're murdering someone on Saturday online.
Saturday Night Live. We're murdering everybody. No,
I would do it.
I'm murking y'all's career, but Wednesday we're definitely gonna have a really awesome podcast. I got some stuff to talk about, and then you know,
Well, I guess we're not doing it Wednesday. We could go longer too.
we can. I know that we are gonna have to schedule a recording. We're probably gonna go live Wednesday night and not have an episode for the following Saturday because we are actually going to Kansas for 3 days to hang out. So we're not. Huh?
I'm excited to do it.
Me too. So we're not going to be able to do the.
Nope, but it'll be scheduled.
No, I'm not going to record one. Are you? Do you want to? I don't
We
really
can,
want
we can
to.
schedule it. That way when we leave, it's already posted.
We'd have to record it off yours because mine, for some reason, doesn't like to download. And I'm taking my laptop. So, but if we don't do the one that Saturday, we'll be back on the following Wednesday, which is just fine. So you guys are going to go one day without an episode, which is just fine. You guys can
We
go
can-
without
we
an
can make
Mystery
that
Saturday.
Wednesday
We
one?
can make it up, huh?
We can make that Wednesday one longer to cover us missing one.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right, guys. I think this is going to be the end of our show tonight. This will be posted as of ending. So if you guys have missed anything, you guys are more than welcome to go back and watch this. And I think we're signing off for the night. I got a Husky game to watch. And what about you?
No, I'm not.
Farming
gonna watch
Simulator?
it.
He's gonna deal with me
No,
Farming Simulator?
till 10.
no. I'm not doing that. So
There you go. All right, guys. We're out.
We love you.
In stream.
What? To the camera?
can I use that one?
Okay.
We should probably teach her how to run that next time.
Apparently.
I'm just gonna leave the projector here.